Hi everyone, this is Laurent coming at you from the Break Zone, and I'm joined here today by
Ken Adams.
And today we will be opening up a box of
Battlebond.
Battlebond. So thank you, Ken, for bringing it in today. So hopefully you guys are all excited. We have a box cutter right here, and we'll be opening it live. Hopefully everybody's excited about this. I'm excited, at least.
Yeah, the set just came out officially over the weekend, so hopefully we get some good pulls in here.
Yep. It's pretty interesting. It's like a two-player type of deck, like two-headed dragon, I think.
Yeah, it's a two-headed giant. Yeah, two-headed giant type of box, or excuse me, type of format. So it's supposed to be like whatever conspiracy was, I guess, in terms of the format. So hopefully we get some good stuff out of here. We'll spread out the packs for you guys. Get an idea what we're looking at
here, so we can open up on top, and then we'll try to line up the cards like over here.
Okay.
Depending on if it's like mythic, rare, uncommon, and uncommon, and that way people can kind of read the cards, whichever ones are kind of interesting, putting them on top, so it gives the viewers plenty of time to check them out. So hopefully you can kind of open them on top of it, so that people can kind of see as you're opening them up. And what's interesting about this set too is that they kind of put things backwards, you could say.
Yeah. So typically with Magic sets, they normally had, or before they used to have all the rares and uncommons in the back, but in terms of sequencing, now they have the uncommons or the rares and the token in the front. So this would be our theoretical foil or rare.
Okay.
Victory
Chimes. So we got
like so
commons, uncommons here, probably like rare, mythic, and foils.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And then here's our token or whatever, what have you. Okay, cool. Let's go leave these guys on the side. Let's go to our next one here.
Yeah, I don't think we really need the tokens or the lands. Nobody really cares.
Yeah, I think
it's not even like full. You could open it like right over the packs, unless it's too difficult, so people can kind of see as you're opening the packs. So that was the rare, right?
Yeah, so that's our first rare.
Does every pack get a foil or no?
So it's like a typical.
So here, I guess the rares go here.
It's like a typical standard box or what have you.
Okay. So
there is a chance at a foil and a foil rare.
I see.
Per box, but they'll be typically your rares.
That's a rare?
Judgment. Yeah, it's a rare.
Is that pretty good?
I think it's okay. I don't think it has any real particular value, at least at this point. So you got our tokens and what have you.
All right. Oh, no foils, no mythic yet. But then again,
nothing too crazy. I hope, but
we're only 2 packs in, so it's not too bad.
Hopefully we'll was it doubling season? I think it's a big one.
Yeah, doubling season is pretty big. The Arena Rector, which is a brand new card, that seems pretty exciting. Especially for two-headed giant. I mean, we're talking about being able to bring out a planeswalker of your choice from your deck, right?
Yeah, it searches your deck for a planeswalker. So that's actually pretty spicy in terms of the new in terms of legacy. So Goblin Raise Runners, I say.
Okay, yeah, Raise Runners.
So we have a foil. I guess it's a common.
First foil.
Okay, all right.
All right, what is it?
The Spellweaver Duo.
Okay, so that's definitely one of the newer cards, right?
Yeah, and it has. So in this set, they have this assist mechanic, and that allows for, I guess, you and your partner in the two-headed giant, what have you, or even other players at the table, to pay for the casting costs.
Oh yeah.
Of the card. So it kind of allows for politicking in terms of commander and
kind of like conspiracy style or stuff, right?
Yeah, it's just a different wrinkle to the game that they had previously.
Yeah, there's a couple things they did for this set that was interesting, right? Like being able to assist was one of them. Another one was also, picking allies, and there we go.
Arena Rector. Speaking of which,
dude, that's 22.29 right now.
That's pretty.
According to an online site that some people are probably familiar with. But yeah, today that is worth at least $22. So
not bad.
How much is a box normally?
The boxes aren't too crazy. I mean, they're pretty similar to what you pay for either Conspiracy or Standard.
Okay,
right now,
so like about maybe $80-$90?
Yeah, it's like $100 box, basically.
Okay.
I mean, so that's your off the shelf price.
Yeah.
So throw my commons over here. These should be, let's see, these more commons. My uncommon. Okay, so 2 of them commons. Got another common here.
That's pretty cool, though.
Yeah, it's a pretty decent pull. Sorrow of Temptation.
That was pretty good back in the day. Is it still pretty good?
I don't know if it sees any real play right now, though.
Yeah, true.
So, I mean, that's always what drives whatever the current meta is, right? It drives all the pricing.
All right, let's just line them up all nice. Man, these cards kind of slide around though a bit.
Yeah, so
I've heard complaints about that.
So the cards themselves, I think I don't want to say the finish, but the cards themselves have like a different kind of feel to them. I don't know. They try to change them recently.
Like card formula a little bit,
something like that, yeah.
And they were printed in Japan or something like that. And
Chain Lightning, not bad.
Okay.
So put that over here, and then I guess we should take the Arena Rector out because that is a pretty legit.
Oh, that's
card.
a mythic also. Yeah. That's why. Oh yeah, you're right. You're right.
That's a legit card.
Should we put
We have. Goggles that has it? I don't know. Profiteer?
What's it called?
It's a legendary human robe.
Okay.
Or a foil uncommon, excuse me.
Ooh.
And random tokens.
So I guess we'll put interesting cards. Well, I don't know. Do you want to put a special pile for interesting cards?
Well, I just pulled the Chain Lightning because it's like, it's a decent card. And,
okay.
Still.
I don't even know if we really need the commons pile at that point then, because we could put the interesting pile there.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah. I mean, do people really care about the commons? Because they could get them for like pennies on the dollar, right?
That's like bulk or whatever, right?
Yeah. Only that is kind of starting to slide around too. You know what? Let's move some things around a little bit. Maybe it'll kind of help people be able to.
This is a cool card that they reprinted, the Veteran Explorer.
Yeah. I'll put the.
Ooh, not too far with my comments.
All right. So interesting uncommons.
Born of the Great.
Okay.
And then I guess these are partners. Oh, that's why.
Oh.
So Virtues of the Veil. So the other thing that they did in terms of the packs is they put the partners together. Right?
That's
so
pretty
if you
awesome.
get if you get like the Planeswalkers, you get both the Planeswalkers.
And do the pictures fit each other?
They
look like they kind of do,
the
right?
art looks very similar.
Yeah. They look like they fit in the same.
It's the second, right?
Yeah,
from the front and the back.
The left and the right, right there.
That's pretty cool, man.
But it is hard to keep these cards nicely piled up because they are sliding around a lot. Yeah, that is kind of a good thing that we put the commons pile to the side because that thing is kind of teetering over.
So let's see, these are commons, okay.
Wow. No, I'm pretty excited. I mean, I do like the fact that the packaging is pretty fancy. Also, the way that they did the box was pretty cool. They did something like that, similar to that for Unstable, didn't they?
Yeah, in terms of the layout of the box, it's a little bit different. So this is our rare.
Oh, I like that one.
Encore. This is a good card,
especially multiplayer. I mean, being able to board wipe and then take almost every what was it? Everything that was wiped that turn.
It returns to play, right?
Under your control.
So it's actually a pretty cool ability because that's typically reserved for like white.
Yeah.
Right. I think that's like a white card.
Well, Reanimation is more of a black card, definitely. But Board Wipes is white. But I think there's another card that hopefully we'll see later on. I think it was red and black, and it said at random, like destroy every creature except for one. And then so if you're lucky enough, we play token stack.
Oh. This was a good card back in the day.
Okay.
Magna Quarter. This was played in what you call it, Death and Taxes, Legacy Death.
Oh, okay, okay.
So basically, you would you would either use its ability and then flicker it, or you return to your hand, and then ultimately with Crocus, and you basically would exile one of their tokens or one of their creatures, right, every turn.
And if they had like a big token, then you're like, haha.
Yeah, big creature, yeah. GG, right?
Yeah. So what are the cards we're looking for? So we're looking for Doubling Season probably. Land Tax would be pretty nice. True Name Nemesis, and what was it? Najila, the Blade Blossom. Yeah, there's definitely some pretty cool cards available in this set. I mean, Doubling Season, people have been waiting for another reprint. I mean, it's not the first time. Well,
Megas Calabra.
So?
Yeah, it's not. It doesn't have a ton of value. It's a cool card though because it is like
it's like playing
OG Candelabra from Antiquities or what have you.
Yeah, Candelabra. What was it?
Thanos. Yeah. Antiquities. Yeah.
That was
pretty expensive right now.
Yeah, it was pretty busted, especially with some of the legendary lands from the Urza cycle.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm just going to untap my Tolarian or Sarah Sanctum or Gaia's Cradle. Like, why not?
Okay, so we got these guys.
Anything interesting? No, not quite.
These are all done commons.
Oh, boo.
Okay, now we get... Okay.
That was
Spellseeker, that's a pretty good card. I think it's a $8-9 card right now.
The Spellseeker, yeah, actually, it's a $9 card.
It's a pretty decent card. Okay, it's a full uncommon.
Then token land. Yeah. But definitely, I think people are kind of comparing it to some of the older cool stuff, being able to search out like artifacts for that price, stuff like that, being 2 colors, 1 blue, and being able to search things out. That's pretty cool. But I mean, the fact that it's a little more pricey than, let's say, Merchant Scroll or something like that might not make it as useful. But who knows if somebody's going to break that card, and it'd be pretty interesting if they did.
Yeah, I think it's going to see people are definitely going to tinker with it and try to figure out what they can do with it, but it's definitely the right color to do it because blue is all. Ooh, here we go.
Oh, is it one of the cool lands?
One of the Battlebond lands. This is essentially a Badlands in multiplayer format. And then we have a foil uncommon, but nothing too crazy. But still a decent card. I mean, paid for the pack.
I'm definitely interested in those lands personally. I mean, as a casual player, I end up playing, let's say, multiplayer Commander. You know, and then if you play with 2 or 3, let's say you play either as teams or as a single player, that's kind of free for all. You do end up with more than 2 opponents. You can't search it out with the fetch lands though, because it's not, the basic land types. But the fact that you could replace your Seachrome,
your Seachrome Coast, your fast lands, like that.
Your fast lands, you can replace that with it, and then you're like, it's gonna work out.
So we got a Virtuous Maneuver. I don't know, it's okay. It's a black card. It's not going to be worth a terrible amount of money. I don't think this is going to be moving anytime soon. But
let's see. All right. I mean, it's pretty fun though. I mean, I don't know, man. The packs look so fancy now. I remember packs being kind of trashy back in the days. There have been some packs that didn't look as shiny. The presentation was different back then, I suppose you could say. But I don't know. It's looking real nice and spiffy now.
Yeah, I think certain things that they did with the cardstock I think are better or improved.
I don't see any curve.
I don't know if it's... Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, the foils look flat.
Angelic Horse.
Okay, I haven't seen that in a while.
So whenever a creature enters the battlefield on your control, you gain life equal to stuff. Yeah, that's decent cards. Probably cool for, Commander, and it's in the right color, right? So,
yeah.
But yeah, I don't know if that will ever see play being in a normal game with 5 mana. It's kind of hard.
You never know, but then when you play multiplayer Commander, so here we're talking about Two-Headed Giant, right? Yeah. So you could do things like put cards in here that are more of a mid-late game, a little bit slower, but more powerful.
Higher HP, right?
Yeah, you're starting off at 40, you have 2 players, you're playing in teams. That's all those things, just like Commander, when more busted things can happen, but they might not be as, let's say, reliable as Standard, because you're not using, let's say, in Commander, you can only have 1 copy of things. And I mean, in here, you could do different things as well, but I'm not sure if Two-Headed Giant plays off of the same formats too, or not. But you could definitely play slower cards. You don't have to go for that, okay, turn 3, turn 5 kill, because
that's true.
Now you're going for 40. If somebody puts is able to stabilize more because they have more cushion, then they would definitely play differently than, let's say, a regular, experience at a GP playing Standard.
Yeah, the what you call it? It's a little bit more forgiving, right, in terms of the environment.
Yeah.
Okay.
And also with some of the assist and stuff, what's kind of cool that I've thought about too is that you could have a guy just go straight up for a whole lot of
Spirit Dancer and foil.
Nice. A foil one.
Nice.
That's nice.
Not bad.
Yeah. And you could have just a player kind of go for more assist cards, for example, and another one go for just a lot of lands. And not to say all lands, but you could assist each other.
One guy more ramp, whereas the other one has more of like a mid-rangey type of deck. Yeah, okay.
And with the ramp and the higher costed things, for example, then you could assist each other, and then have one guy, for example, go for more of the cards that let you search each other, like search for the partners. That'd be pretty cool. I mean, I don't know if it's really, let's say, a valid strategy, but it sounds interesting.
Ooh. Magus of the Force. During each upkeep, magnetic force, deals 3 damage to any target. Okay, all right.
I mean, it's not... Oh, it's a creature. 7/7 for 6. Was it 6?
No, it's like 8.
Okay.
I got that one. That's kind of cool, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, the casting cost ain't so great. But at least you get to use it right on your opponent's upkeep, and then, multiplayer game, they can spiral a little bit, right?
Okay.
Hope you stabilize the board. It's a little expensive, right? 8 mana.
Definitely, but being a slower format, then the speed's not as crucial as synergy, right? Synergy and strength. So, for example, getting smaller creatures that go fast. Ooh, does that mean they have?
So that means we have one of the partners.
No way. Did they give you 2 partners? Kenrith, they do give you both.
Will Kenrith. Yeah, that's nice, huh? So that's the one thing that's pretty cool about this set. When you get the partner, you get the corresponding partner. So that's kind of a money pack right there.
And what's really cool about this one, they're also mythic, by the way, is that the pictures are actually mirrors of each other.
Yeah.
Like, so it actually adds up pretty well. Like, wow, so cool.
So you can see the other one on top of it. That's pretty tight, man.
Yeah. And so far you've only had like one pretty cool uncommon, huh? One chain lightning.
Yeah, that's true, huh? The one chain lightning.
Darn.
Oh well.
But hey, you've got some pretty cool stuff though.
Got some decent hits in terms of the rares. So.
Oh yeah, and you've got some decent mythics. Right? They're pretty good. I mean, it's not doubling season yet. Well, is that one of the partners? No. I think that's one of the pictures for the partners, though, right? Like.
Oh, it looks like it, right?
Yeah. Well, you still got a decent amount of packs too. Oh man. So for partners, mythic partners, you get 2 mythics in 1 pack.
Yeah, that's a legit pack, right?
And that's pretty fun. I mean, it's not always all money, right? But then it's pretty cool in that sense.
Yeah, I mean they're worth something right now, so that's great. It's nice to hit those money cards.
I don't know, man. Double mythic pack. It just sounds awesome. I mean, even if it's not like that much money each, right? It's just
bonus round. Oh, okay. This is a cool card. So this was sorry, I didn't mean to.
No, that's fine. It's fine.
But this is seeing some. So I guess there's like a ruby storm. So it's like a mono red storm and legacy. That bonus round is seeing some play. Wow. So this is it's kind of a shaker, mover and shaker. Okay. We'll see if it actually does have any legs or what have you, because mono red it seems to be kind of a thing that everyone's trying to play or what have you, with mono red prison and stuff like that.
Okay. Oh yeah, definitely.
Birmingham a couple weeks ago. Yeah. So. But yeah, that's a pretty interesting card because basically it doubles every spell or was it instant or sorcery that player plays that turn, so it copies it. So it's a 3 mana for
especially
list forks or whatever, right?
Especially if you play like 2-headed
stolen strategy. Okay.
Yeah. 2-headed giant, and then you both play off of that strategy. Pacifism, it's old school.
Yeah.
Yeah. But foil's a foil.
But yeah, I'm curious to see if that bonus rounds or what have you, or bonus round, excuse me, will have any legs in terms of that format. Because legacy is always really one hard to break into, right?
Legacy, yeah. The older the set, the more competition you have for slots, and unless you do something that's pretty busted, it's unlikely that you're gonna kind of take the spot of a card that's already a staple.
Yeah.
And for example, some people are looking forward to the reprint of what was it, Diabolic Intent?
Yeah, that's true. That hasn't been reprinted in a long time.
Yeah, but even then, like I don't remember if Legacy plays it that much.
No, I think it's one of those things that it just hasn't really been reprinted, so people probably just want a copy of it just for EDH or whatever deck they're using.
But it's pretty fun. Like, for example, Doubling Season, right? Like, we don't see it being used that much, but it's a pretty good casual card that people really like.
Yeah.
I mean, just the thought of being able to give your Planeswalkers more tokens, that's always pretty fun, especially multiplayer, because the Planeswalkers, since they've been printed, since they've been created, they've been making such a splash. They have such powerful abilities that it's always fun to use them. And being able to get twice the amount of tokens on it, right?
Yeah, because it's constantly proliferating, whatever, every turn. So we got our first sad mythic, Archfiend of Despair. I don't even know if this is
really
has any real value right now. It is a mythic, unfortunately, guys. So
oh man, opponents can't gain life. That's a lot.
That's a lot of mana for a 6/6 flyer, right? So, I mean, it's got a good effect, Can't gain life, and then press them and turn how much life they lost that turn. But it's just, is it?
I mean, it also technically doubles the damage that you deal to someone.
Yeah, that's true.
To everyone.
Oh yeah.
Oh, no, actually, no. To opponents only.
Opponents?
Only. Yeah. But even then, at 8, if it's not a game ender, then it's got some tough competition out there.
So game planners are rare in this pack. It's an assist. Assist card. So basically, it's what's called a time twister, but with assist.
Oh, okay.
So it's kind of a cool card, if you're playing those mono blue wheels or what have you.
But how does that work in Two-Headed Giant though? Does only one player take an extra turn, or is it 2 players?
Oh no, it's not an extra turn. It's a time twister. So it's where we shuffle your entire hand, deck, library.
Yeah, I was thinking time walk for a second. Like whenever somebody says time, it's like ooh.
Yeah, the one that's like game ending or what have you.
Yeah.
Let's see here what we got.
These cards look so shiny now. Jesus.
These guys over here.
All right.
Ooh, I'm not gonna say it again, no. So right, okay, partner. Okay.
Ooh.
Okay, double strike. Your team of control has partner, and you have your dragon here.
So it's a
blade flame.
A dragon that partners up with a human knight. So the human knight rides the dragon.
I guess so. Yeah.
Flying haste. Nice. Your team controls have flying and haste. Ooh. And there's a lot of knights, right?
Yeah, I think they're trying to push the knights right now. You know, obviously Dominaria had a bunch of stuff where they can hero Benali or what have you. So
wow, and double strike. Right now, yeah. That's pretty good. That's pretty fun.
Let's see here. Okay. Common. What do we got here? Oh, Mind's Eye. Okay. When opponent draws a card, you may pay 1. If you do so, you can draw a card.
That's old school.
So it's a pretty good card, right? It's your EDH, I'm going to draw a card.
It's pretty fun in EDH, but when you see a huge target like Ristic Study, people are just going to want to smack you down. It's like, no, we don't want to let you have more cards, so we're just going to kill you now. You know, in terms of diplomacy, it's not a very diplomatic card.
It's one of those things where, like, you know, you kind of become a target, right?
The giant ones, like, oh, if we give that person like too many turns with that card, you're just gonna get smacked in the face. Like, so you definitely don't want to let them do that.
Yeah, it's one of those balances, right? You don't want to upset the table too much.
You usually want to kind of lay low until you can go off. Like, it's, I guess you could say it's like playing Munchkin or something like that.
Here we go. Another land. So it's our blue-white, which is essentially like a tundra.
Sea of Clouds.
Okay. Right,
that's pretty cool.
So 2 lands so far. It's all right.
Yeah.
All right. We'll still have a couple more packs.
And you got the Arena Rectors. That's always good.
Yeah, the Rector is good.
Definitely hoping for like a doubling seasonal land tax or even a True Name Nemesis. That's going up in price nowadays.
Yeah, those True Name Nemesis will always have value, right? You're always gonna be able to use essentially a blue creature that's, you know.
I mean, protection from player is just
such a broken.
What? I mean, just thinking about it for a second, I'm like,
ooh, Vigor, nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, how do you stop that, right?
Like, I mean, there's definitely ways to stop it.
Nice flow there.
Yeah. Ooh, Vigor. Yeah. But there's definitely ways to stop it, like -1, stuff like that.
True.
Or, you know, making a player just sacrifice or destroy all creatures, right?
You get some of the sacrifice stuff,
or destroy everything, board wipes. Yeah. But it's
board wipes that aren't damage based, like true board wipes, like your Wrath of God, Supreme Verdict, right?
Stuff like that.
Damnation.
It's not too bad, but even then, it's like not only that, it just kind of taunts you, right? It's a 3/1.
Yeah.
It's like, haha, go ahead, try to deal damage. You can't. Like, can't even block it.
Another quarter.
Okay, another Spirit Dancer.
Okay, cool. And you got some random tokens.
All right.
Ooh, last pile, guys. So, getting down there now. Getting a little concerned.
But let's see. You've had what? 4 mythics so far. Do you expect more mythics normally? More than 4?
I mean, technically, because of the planeswalkers, probably shouldn't expect that many more now.
Okay.
But you know, normally you would get what, 2 or 3 a box, right? Or 3 a box basically. So let's change out Sentinel Tower. Whenever you play instant sorcery, casting this turn, Sentinel Tower deals damage. What's that?
Okay.
Damage to plus a number of instant sorcery spells cast before this turn. So 1 damage equal plus, you know. So that's not bad. So we got a token here changing, charging Binox or something.
Binox. It's 2 Rhinoxes in 1. I'm just kidding. Like, yeah, they definitely have some interesting names for cards sometimes. Like, you know, you've printed so many cards, you've got to come up with some pretty interesting stuff to make it different. You can't always reprint the same card, you know, like bears.
Yeah, there's only so many grizzly bears you can print, I suppose, right?
Yeah. It's like brown bear, black bear, every color bear.
Okay, let's see here. We got these guys. We got Evil Twin. Okay. All right, cool.
Evil Twin's not too bad, right?
Yeah, it's an interesting card because basically you copy something, then you can destroy the original, right? You gotta wait that turn. It's actually a pretty fun card. And then obviously if you're ahead, you know, you're ahead, right? You gotta make sure it's not, like, I guess, the legendary technically, right?
So how do you feel about the fact that they're kind of making you open the packs backwards? I mean, I'm watching you here, and you're like, okay, well now I gotta flip it upside down. I gotta open it the other way.
Oh shoot! Oh, here we go.
Oh crap!
So this is Okun Eye of Chaos, right?
Okay.
So this is one of the partners where basically, if beginning of combat each turn, if you flip a coin, whenever a player wins a coin flip, double Okamo's power and toughness until the end of the turn.
Okay.
So this is one of those coin flip cards that, I think this is why what was that Ifrit that really spiked? It's not Surrender. What is it called?
It's okay.
It's from Tempest. It's like blue red one. That one was one of the reasons why it's
Frenetic, maybe.
Oh, Frenetic Ifrit. Yeah,
okay,
that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think it was a mirrored in card that I should flip twice or something like that.
Yeah.
So a lot of
coin flip cards went up.
Yeah,
in the past couple of weeks. Or so.
It was definitely pretty interesting. Oh, and the partner is what was it? I don't even know how to say that name.
Zen Split Eye of Wisdom.
How the heck did they come up with those names? Like, I swear somebody just like face rolled on the keyboard. It's like, here you go. But yeah. So normally, he's riding that guy's shoulder, right?
Yeah, so I guess it's like they're the familiar.
They're
or something
buddies.
Like that.
Yeah. Oh wait, are they rare? Okay.
Just rare.
Okay, I thought it was mythic for a second. I was gonna put it in the mythic pile. Hope you guys are able to read it. We zoomed in the camera so that you guys could hopefully be able to read the text if you go full screen. Anything interesting?
Doubling season. Boom!
All right. That's the box.
So this is pretty legit.
That's
pretty legit.
Yeah, it's like what, $35.99.
Yeah.
Market price.
Yeah, so that's
definitely a mythic. Jesus. Wow, you hit the top 2 most valuable cards in the set.
Yeah, that's a pretty good one, right? Yeah.
All you're missing now is land tax.
Just land tax. Maybe a true name to some extent, I guess.
Yeah.
But,
I mean, you got a couple packs to go.
2 packs to go, hopefully.
Including this one would be 3 packs to go. So I don't know if you're gonna get land tax in there, but that would be pretty interesting.
Yeah, I mean, one can hope, right?
Yeah.
Hit a lucky streak. But yeah.
Wow, that's pretty cool though.
Not too bad, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Exile all non-land permanents. So if you want to be that board wipe guy.
And assist. No, I mean, I definitely really like this card in multiplayer EDH because it's like, all right, guys, we're losing. Let's do it. Let's combine our powers.
Help me out, bro.
Like, if you don't want to lose right now, you're gonna help me pay for that. Like, it happens. Somebody's going off. You're like, no, guys. Like, we need to stop this right now.
So we got here. These are the comments.
That's cool though.
Okay. All right. Transport patron. Okay. All right. Yeah.
What does it do?
Crazy. 1/4 enters battlefield support too. So whatever.
Okay.
Whenever you put one or more counters on a creature you don't control, draw a card. So it's not.
Like, I don't know how often you want to put a counter on something.
Someone else's creature? I don't know, right?
I mean, there might be a certain kind of counters, like -1/-1.
Yeah, -1/-1, I guess. I mean,
yeah. Like persist. What was it? No. What was it? The one when you infect.
Oh, infect would be good.
Yeah. Sure. So then you start infecting things, and you're like, hey, I'm gonna draw cards out of it. That's pretty messed up. And I think there's infect cards in green, right?
Yeah, green has infect. You're right.
Yeah.
Okay, and this is it, guys. So we got last one standing.
That's the one that goes with that other black card. Last one standing.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah.
So you play that one. You randomly pick one creature to stay alive, and then you pick off all the other ones, get them back. So if you play something like a token deck, let's say Bitter Blossom, right?
Yeah.
And you put a bunch of tokens for a couple turns. You're like, all right, 1 token stands, and I take all the creatures, and we're good. It's pretty messed up, but it could work actually. So let's take a look at the cards. Well, okay, I think the uncommon is maybe we move that pile out of the way, and then we're gonna spread out the good stuff.
Yeah, we probably don't need to worry too much about these guys over here.
Oh yeah, you can put some on the bottom too here. Like, there's plenty of room now.
Yes, we can spread these guys out.
Yeah.
Nothing too crazy. I know the partners are worth something, but I don't know if they're gonna spike up your core spirit dance. Obviously,
just move that out of the way.
Value cards.
Okay.
Vigor, obviously, this is a decent card. The lands, I guess we didn't get too many lands, so I guess you can't have everything, right? Yeah. So
but that's pretty cool, though.
And you got the okay mythic. Spellseeker's a decent amount of value right here. So
yeah, that's true. Card. Surprisingly enough, Spellseeker is worth like $9.
So I do like this card in EDH, but it's not worth a ton of money.
The Thrilling Encore.
The Thrilling Encore, yeah, that's a interesting card to say the least.
Yeah,
there's a couple good cards. I mean, Mind's Eye's decent cards. Going to see some EDH play, and you can spice that up into any real deck. This is one of the cards that's not worth a whole ton of money, but it's really interesting to see what's going to happen with this.
The bonus round.
The bonus round, because basically any red deck you get like a bunch of fireballs and stuff like that.
Yeah. I mean, how about your foils? Did you get any good foils?
So the foils that we have is the Core Spirit Dancer. That's pretty good. And then we got this Zen Split Judgment. Each player chooses a friend or foe. Each player creates a token that's a copy of a creature they control. Each foe returns a creature they control to their owner's hand. So basically, you get an extra creature, and then you put a return one of their creatures to their hand. It's not too bad.
Yeah,
it's a decent card. The Core Spirit Dancer obviously is a little bit more valuable, to say the least.
Okay.
This is your... I guess I don't know if it's used in Boggles. Was it used in Boggles? Was that what it was?
Let's see. Plus
this one does enchantment. Yeah, every time you put an enchantment or aura.
Yeah, actually you did use it. Like I've seen it used in Boggles, so they could draw more cards.
Yeah,
so that was pretty cool. But definitely the money cards are in the Mythic pile.
Yeah, so you see our doubling season. This is the big card here, the Arena Rector. That's a big one right now, and that's kind of got a spicy brew to go with it. Anytime you can put Planeswalkers into the battlefield, you're going to see a decent amount of value there. And then obviously the two
partners,
the two partner Planeswalkers are always going to be decent amount of value too.
If you could use a Arena Rector, which Planeswalker would you want to put in your deck with Arena Rector, right? Like if you played, for example, let's say EDH, what would you think?
I mean, for white, the Gideons are decent. Obviously, you want to like a Ugin or a Karn type situation.
Okay.
Because obviously colorless Karn and Ugin you can play in any deck. And since you're playing white already, white will always have things with oh my gosh, what is it?
Elspeth?
Elspeth, yeah.
Elspeth
is good. You get all those tokens, right?
It's old school.
You just get real white.
Yeah. All right, well, thank you guys for joining us. If in case you don't know, right now we're still aiming to get, 600 subscribers. We already hit 500. When we hit 600, we're gonna do a drawing to see who is picked at random, and they'll get the choice between these Cactuar sleeves or this Mox Amber. Oh, there we go, Mox Amber. Okay, they get to pick between the two. So go ahead and subscribe to be able to win that. Also, our sponsor, MagicTechGames.com, you might see it at the bottom. Let's see, let's move that out. Ta-da! Look at the UI, pretty cool, huh? So they're sponsoring us, and for every $10 spent on that site, which also carries Dominaria and Iconic Masters, you get a kind of like an entry, kind of like a raffle ticket. And at the end of June, whoever is picked at random from that raffle is going to get this Karn Sign of Urza to go along with, whatever they bought. So thank you very much for joining us. This is Laurent.
And Ken Adams.
And hopefully you enjoyed this. Go ahead and feel free to add any comments and questions below. And we'll catch you next time.
Thanks, guys.